Even the kitty for herself. She may let me see help you tell and say you like her. And you didn't end the fight. The next thing she just said, hey, I should stay away from my personal business.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Eachother'S Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Now for my voice, you could hear that. Obviously, I have been laughing. Seriously, guys. And the reason why I have been laughing like this is the tears that has been flowing on the streets of Twitter just because of Phyna and Grovvy. I say Phyna and Grovvy don't carry me go where I don't know. Sure, you people wanted drama. You people wanted, most people wanted drama and all those things. You were saying the other Big Brother last season was not interesting. It was boring. Now these people are giving you excess drama. You people are crying. Many things were happening in the Big Brother Naija house last night, but I'm going to focus my searchlight on Phyna and Grovvy. In fact, let's add Amaka to the mix. Yes, guys. So why is the streeter in tears? In fact, literal tears. I'm going to post a fan of Beauty crying, literally. Remember when a fan of Eachother'S was crying because of Emmanuel, because Emmanuel put his head on what's her name, Angel's lap. Remember how she was like, go punish Emmanuel no more. You remember that video? Now this one is even worse.
Mama, take am easy, don't cry.
This guy didn't try at
all.
Don't cry. He wants to join all these women's head. He wants to join their head, all their head together. That is what he wants to do.
So don't
you
cry
can imagine.
Now.
If you notice, I noticed something. I don't know if you people.
Yes, guys, like I can't make this shit up. Anyways, let's talk about what happened between Phyna and Grovvy. Now, you all know that Grovvy and Beauty were an item. Yes, guys, I was like kind of like their shipper. But when I saw some of the things, I said, no, I ship no more. Yes, guys, they were actually cute, but Beauty kind of lost it because of, the marking of territory and all that. And before we could say Jack, she was disqualified because of her, repeated, outburst. Now, when Beauty left, during her interview, she actually mentioned that, okay, Grovvy can move on. Like, if you watch her interview with Miss Vic, she said Grovvy can move on. But then again, as at the time she left the house, they were a thing. But outside the house, they will see what will happen and all that. Yeah. Now, when Beauty left, Grovvy was sad. Obviously, he was sad. He was alone. And Grovvy, that guy is just like, he can't cook for himself. He can, basically like a grown baby, sort of. And now, I'm not trying to excuse him for anything, no. Don't misunderstand me. When I say a grown baby, I mean he obviously can't fend for himself in the aspect of feeding himself in the house. Not like he can't be responsible for his decisions. No, that's not what I mean. Now, Amaka and Phyna, were the two babes that were advising what's her name, Beauty, about Grovvy when they were in the house. Yes, guys. In fact, Phyna, to be precise, was one of the people that Beauty confided in about Grovvy. And I remember she used to tell what's her name, Beauty, that she should just let him be. If he wants to dance with somebody, like, let him be and all that. And that Grovvy is cheap. Show him small affection, he's gonna fall. And I see reason, or I see sense in what she said, because right now it's looking like it. Yes, guys. And she was like that shoulder, that what's her name, Beauty could cry on and all that. And when Beauty left, even before Beauty left, she told Beauty about her character and everything. She actually said it to Beauty's face. And Phyna and Beauty quarreled even before they got out, or even before, Beauty was disqualified. Now, Beauty is no longer in the house. Grovvy is all alone. Amaka and Phyna are vying for positions in Grovvy's heart. And yesterday was like the peak of it because, the night before, Grovvy came to sleep on Phyna's bed. And that kind of like caused something between Phyna and Amaka, because Amaka woke up and she was complaining to Ilebaye how she was uncomfortable with all this. And Ilebaye told her, don't let a man come between you and Phyna, because they are like very, very great friends. You hear? Now, yesterday, the whole Phyna Grovvy matter came up, and Amaka was like saying that Phyna was supposed to like talk to Grovvy for her, and Phyna now went to get the guy for herself. And Phyna was like, "No, Amaka, don't lie. That's not exactly what happened and all that." And also they talked about Amaka and Gidifire, how Phyna was the one that went to help her get Gidifire and all that. So basically, Amaka was not pleased with Phyna, thinking that Phyna betrayed her or something like that. Now, while that discussion was going on, Cheesy being like the panel of judges. Now, before even that conversation happened, there was this conversation that happened between Kes, Phyna, Ilebeye, and Grovvy, where Kes was like he supports, the ship between Phyna and Grovvy. And mind you, Phyna and Grovvy has been eating from the same plate for the past 2 days now. Yes, guys. So Kes was like he's in support. Even Ilebeye was like he's in support, she's in support. And what's his name? Grovvy was like, no, there's no ship here. It was just a friendship. It was just a friendship. Before you people now say that I'm not assertive enough and all that. Now, fast forward to in the night. So while Amaka, Cheesy, and Phyna were in the room, yes, guys, that was when what's his name? Grovvy now came to fetch Phyna from her own bed, from her own room to his room. Yes, guys. So they spent the night in the same bed. Yes, and that is why the whole of Twitter is on tears or is crying right now. Now, when they were in the bed, they talked about the whole Amaka issue. They talked about Phyna was narrating to Grovvy what Amaka was saying, how it kind of like started to turn to an insult and all that. Now, when Phyna was telling Grovvy this thing, her voice kind of like was sounding like somebody that was cold, right? And there was a lot of touching going on because Grovvy was holding her and all that. Yes, guys. Phyna and Grovvy spent the night in the same bed. And a lot of people started making look at safe that there was what they call it. There was some kind of knacking that happened. People of God, I put it to you, no knacking actually happened. Cuddling, yes, they actually cuddled until they slept off in the night and all that. And there was a time they stood up and went to the toilet. Now, what happened in the toilet, Izine cannot tell you because Izine does not know. Now, because of this whole incident, that is why Beauty and the Grouty shippers are crying. Now, it's funny to me, to be very honest. This is funny to me. Like, I don't get it why the fans are crying. Because what? This is just 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Like, seriously, I feel like some of these fans should calm down. Beauty has left the house. I know a lot of people want Beauty to come back. We don't know if Big Brother is going to like bring Beauty back. We do not know. Like, I get it. In the bbnaija show, we are so how do I put it? We feel so okay, this is how it should be. Remember the case of Ozo and Dora? They were getting close initially, but Ozo's heart, moved to Nengi. And I remember how Dozo shippers came for Nengi and Ozo. Like, I think Big Brother Niger fans should watch with an open mind. I don't know if this is real or if it's actually for Cruz. I feel Grovvy is his own man, Phyna is her own woman, Beauty is her own person. I just don't understand why people are making it look like Beauty is a victim here. Because Beauty, whatever made Beauty to be disqualified, she actually contributed heavily to it. If she didn't do some of the things she did, she would probably still be in the game. So that's what I think about this whole issue. Did Phyna betray Amaka? I don't really think so. Did Phyna betray Beauty? It might seem so. Did Grovvy betray Beauty? I really don't think so. Because yes, I really don't think so. Is it too soon for Beauty or for Grovvy to move on? I don't think so either. But really, the tears of fans, literally these people were crying. I don't even understand. Like, it's very, very funny. Anyways, guys, that's what I think about this issue. Share your opinions with me in the comment section. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.